Hello everybody, this is the Penalty Channel, and today I'm doing a review of Season 4 of Star Wars Rebels, Episode 7 and Episode 8, the two-part episodes like that. It starts off, Kanan is basically meditating, his girl walks up, talking to him like this, and then they have a couple sessions like, hey, how are you feeling? He's like, well, Kanan's like, I always get called back to this planet, we always comes back to this planet. He's like, yeah, that's because Ezra's home, and they always need help, but he's like, his many planets need help. It's something different. It's something I feel is part connection to it. Well, they go off again. It's not talking more, and then it switches over to Admiral Thrawn's like lackey girl, and like Admiral Thrawn's like, this, I have a special assassin. I'm gonna send you a special aide to help you out. She's like, okay, and then it switches over to basically Ezra, Sabine, and the one Wookiee Kappa guy looking for a model for the ship like that to bring back to the base. They talk a little bit, and then switch back to thinking that one guy, the assassin dude, Admiral Thrawn sent, and he's like, I smell them, and he just runs like a weird creature like after this like rocky area. Well, switches back to thinking Kanan and Kanan's girl, and Kanan's like this. What do you think about doing after this whole rebellion's over? Are you going to do this battle all your life? What do you think about happening to me and you? And then she's like, you know how I feel about you. It's like, no, I don't know how you feel, but why don't you show me? So they're about to kiss, and Kanan gets cock-blocked again. And I was like, motherfucker, he always get cock-blocked by Ezra's little mentor guy. So then it switches back to basically this. The guy runs up to like basically Ezra, and thinking Ezra's like, and Sabine like this and like this, and they're like, oh, what's going on? I was like, I got this. They're in stormtrooper clothes, so they have it covered. And the guy like is sniffing around, and then he stopped punching him. Ezra dodged some punches, used grappling techniques to slam him, and like almost like broke his arm. The other dude shoots and like almost hits Ezra. He was like, shoot him, not me. They're able to beat him back a little bit. They run deeper into the thing and get on their hovercraft, okay? So it kind of reminds me of Revenge of the Jedi, Return of the Jedi. When they are on the hovercraft, they have a little race call thing. They're shooting at them. Ezra has his lightsaber up. They have a little fighting thing. A couple of the stormtroopers thing blew up. Ezra like loses lightsaber to the one guy's like staff with electricity on it. Blocks his thing, and then they split apart. Eventually, Ezra gets like the upper edge, shoots his hovercraft. It blows up. Before it blows up, the guy jumps off, lands on the solid wall, loses like abilities, because he's an alien creature. Stick to them. Ezra and the rest of the guys made it back to the base, but before he did that, the guy was able to put a tracker on his thing, so he tracks him to the thing. The base is eventually attacked. Well, before it's attacked, after a minute, it switches over to Kanan and his girl talking, and then if they basically like we're talking back and forth. Ezra shows up. He gets the last commitment. Kanan finally gets the kiss he deserves. He finally gets a little kiss from his girl. They go off in space. She used the hyperground to basically escape the planet in Admiral Thrawn's forces. And then like a couple minutes later, you see freaking they're basically being invaded by stormtroopers, tanks, and then like the old Ezra's freaking old mentors like this. We can't hold out to this. We can't do this. We don't have the ram power. So they made to run. Well, Ezra sees the wolf you see in episode 6 and episode 5, and he follows the wolf into this rocky area, and the freaking Thrawn's assassins like this. Let me get at them. I can find them easily. And then Thrawn's lackey girl, she's like, no, you had your chance. I'm going to call air support and destroy that whole area. Well, it turns out they found the wolf. They have the wolf, like, Ezra's talking to the wolf, and he's like, the wolf wants to say them to you, Kanan. He wants you to talk to him. And then, like, Kanan talks to the wolf, they follow the wolf into this, like, cave, and then, like, they end up on the other side of the planet. Like they used some force ability, I don't know. I kind of think the wolf might be a Bendu or something like that being, but it's not the point. But when they're walking through the caves, you see all these cave paintings of Jedis and people worshiping them. And then in this episode, where he makes the whole planet, Kanan really realized Well, he found out where he was from. He found out his last name. The wolf's like this, Doom. It's like, I'm Cain Doom. Oh my god, I'm from here too. So kind of like Ezra and Cain has the same background almost. So that's the end of episode 7. I gave it like a 5. It was pretty good. The assassin dude from Legends, he was the bodyguard of Thrawn. It ended up killing him. So I'm wondering if he's gonna kill him in this one. I can't hope he doesn't because I want to see Thrawn in another series or a movie. But that's not the point. Let's get started with episode 8. Well, it starts up in the cave. They're talking to the wolf bed dude like this about some stuff, and they're like, they decided to leave the cave, and they see this ship. Well, they try to take it over because they can send a signal to the rebel resistance. So they see them going in this direction. It clicks off to Ezra's girl. Kanan's girl. My bad. Kanan's girl talking to Grand Moff Muffin about a rescue mission to save her people like that and help take over the planet. And then they're talking about this, how dangerous the new freaking TIE fighter could be against the First, and they have no defense against it. So like they're having a big discussion, and like like, hey, you should leave, take a break. We finished this conversation. Basically, hey, we're not gonna help you out, so I don't want you to ruin this, so you need to leave. It's basically, submissing her. And then cuts off to Ezra and Khabim and the Wookiee monster guy and the freaking Kanan taking over the ship, and this lizard creature like this, basically screaming and saying, "You damn dirty pilots! I'm not gonna let you take everything." He pushes the button to sling off alarm, and Ezra destroys it, and they knock him out. And I'm gonna get to him later on in a video like this, but so they're trying to call the base up and trying to do this, but the other people connected to that organization is calling him like this, "Hey, what's going on? We heard issues like this," and they're trying to make some excuses, and Ezra does something funny, trying to sound like the guy, but no, that's a big deal. Well, Kanan walks around, looks for around the thing, what's going on, and he finds that one dude from episode 5, the smuggler, like this, and that's why I was like, "I knew you were saving me. I knew you were coming," and then it was like, Kenan's like, "Oh yeah, for sure. Probably playing it off, because he didn't really care. But he's like, "Yes, I know that there's no match for you." And then you see this one creature with a laser whip. Well, not really a laser whip because it didn't cut through people. It just tased them and wrap around. So I'm gonna say electronic whip. So he wraps around Kanan's chest, like to shoot at him. Kanan passes out for a little bit. The Wookiee guy starts shooting his gun because he's some kind of weird creature. He's jumping on the walls, ceiling. The Wookiee. Well, he's not Wookiee, but he's similar to Wookiee. But Wookiee creature and freaking like him getting a grappling match, stop doing punches, picks him up, slams him down, eventually falls off the bridge a little bit, holds the freaking bad guy, he's falling, he wraps his like lecture thing on the guy's arm, so he's really falling, getting electrocuted. Basically the bad guy slips off and dies, and then Kanan saves the Wookiee creature thing. Back to Ezra and Khabim trying to figure it out and trying to keep that one guy shut up. Eventually the guy escapes and he goes through the vents to basically do some trouble like that and to warn his thing. Well, then you see these 2 ships coming in and they're freaking stormtroopers, and then like, we need to check your facility to see what's going on. Like that. Except for this, Ezra's girl, not Ezra, but Kanan's girl, my bad, I'm horrible with names. Kanan's girls eventually Grand Moff Muffin to basically let her have some ships and like basically make a big speech, and eventually the whole freaking resistance upper class like that generals to basically help out Ezra and Kanan to take back the planet and stop this production of the new TIE fighter. So I was like, okay, that's cool, Vincent. This is gonna be pretty badass for the next episode. And then you see freaking Kanan and the other guy take out the rest of the freaking stormtroopers, and the one lizard guy, they basically find him, and you see Ezra basically fight him a little bit back and forth. He falls in some lava. It was pretty cool. This episode was pretty good, like good action, good jokes, and then they find the good news from the signal. They finally get a signal from the freaking rebel planet, and they're like, "We're gonna help you out. We need you to basically moralize the ground troops, to pack the ground troops, and we just said air support." I'm like, okay, awesome. So that's my review of this episode 8. It's a good solid 7. It was a good episode, entertaining. I'm looking for episode 9, and I can't believe we're basically halfway done with the season. It's only 16 episodes. and then this whole series is over. Done. We're gone. What do you think about it? Oh, it's been a fast. There's been two episodes. There's probably going to be 2 episodes next week, like that. And what do you think about this? Who do you think will be the first person on the crew to die in this season? Do you think it'd be Ezra? Do you think it'd be Kanan? Do you think it'd be the rookie guy, Ezra's girl, Kanan's girl, Sabine? I kind of think we all know Ezra's girl's Kanan's girl's gonna live because she's in Rogue One. But I can't think the first one person's gonna be racked off would be probably Sabine. I have a feeling Kanan's gonna probably die later on, but I have a feeling Ezra's gonna survive. But tell me, who do you think will be the first one to die in the crew? You know, maybe the rookie guy might die. And tell me who you think is your favorite character in the whole show, and who would you want to live? Well, have a good day, and yeah, peace out. Love this show.